Breaking news coming out of Ewood Park, as it is seemingly so. Sammie Szmodics has played his last game for Blackburn Rovers. He's scored his last goal as he looks set to make the switch to the Premier League, of course. Well done to Sammie Szmodics for getting the move done, of course. And of course, the guys behind the scenes, Rovers, Ipswich, have come to agreement, and he will become a Ipswich Town player before a ball has been kicked in the Premier League. Now, can't say I'm delighted because I got my hopes up. I actually got my knickers, well, not my knickers in a twist, but I got a little bit excited, a little bit giddy, thinking that he would actually stay. He featured in both games so far. He's got himself cup tied in the cup, but realistically, I don't think Ipswich give two hoots about the Calamata Cup, and it's just a chance for him to, get his fitness up to speed. So, yeah, I actually thought we might somehow be keeping him, but I think it's the best for all accounts here, as Rovers should get, I'm hoping, a good bit of money and hopefully get the balls rolling and get those 3 or 4 players that we've been mentioned by John Eustace and even Mr. Waggett himself. Now, but if you think I'm just blowing smoke up your pipe here, well, this is, of course, what I'm reading. It's from Dharmesh, who is a Sky Sports reporter, and he says here in the Twitter sphere, Ipswich Town have agreed a deal in principle with Blackburn Rovers for Sammie Szmodics. He's expected to complete his medical, and then in the morning, that's tomorrow morning, Friday morning, all well, being a formal announcement could be in the next 24 hours. So now all the local guys are on it. Everybody's on it. Now I'm on it, and I thought I'd come at you here with my gut take on it. It's I am delighted for him. We've just kind of had a bit of a weird multiverse situation going on here, because today, what was our old darling, Bradley Dack, has made a switch to League Two football with Gillingham. And, of course, a player who had the Premier League in his grasp, but who could have been an absolute revelation in the Premier League. But it just never happened for Bradley Dack because of injuries. Despite him coming back, multiple attempts from ACLs, both legs, I think. He still came back, still chipped in with goals, and there was still a player in there. But that Premier League ambition was no longer there, no longer available for Bradley Dack. And of course, just like that, from the cusps of the Premier League, he's now free-fallen down to League Two. Hopefully, there's still a bit of life left in the tank for Bradley Dack. But we're now looking at Sammie Szmodics, who, deservingly so, just as much as Bradley Dack did at his peak, deserves a crack in the Premier League. And I think this is a perfect place for him. Ipswich seem to be doing good business right now, linking with Gustavo Hamer, linking with, I think, Calvin Phillips now coming in. Sammie Szmodics will provide a bit of a goal instinct. He's scrappy. He's in there at the right place, right time. Good composure. We've seen it already this season. So, yeah, I think Szmodics and Ipswich are a marriage made in heaven. He's from that neck of the woods as well. So I'm delighted for him, delighted for Ipswich, but I'm a little bit gutted for me as a Blackburn Rovers fan, because, having the golden boot winner on your club in your roster is it's like rocket or shit. It never happens, really, to be honest with you. And we've been blessed over the years with having some great strikers, great finishers, people who do put the ball in the back of the net. And now, of course, it's what do we do now? But fortunately for us, we have picked up ourselves a bit of a gem. Yuki Ohashi has started off in pretty tippy-toppy shape, getting himself a couple of goals already. Mac Tagay as well, and maybe now we can get this cash and put it forwards towards another Sammie Szmodics. We've been linked with a couple of other players over the summer, and maybe those options are still available to us. But Sammie Szmodics will be dearly missed. If you want to have a quick look, I'll just jump back over onto my Twitter feed. It's being littered with people saying, "Good luck," James Wilcox said, "in the Prem. Go and smash it. Thanks for all your efforts since we signed you. Always gave 100%. Even Alan Myers chipping in to confirm the deal as well. Maybe this Ed Sheeran business was part of it. Looks like a Killer Street noise. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. And it was flipping class. It was class. Josh chipping in as well with the fantastic way he's been. Always 100%. Rose to the challenge. Behaved impeccably. A credit to himself. New York Rovers also getting in there. Elliot Jackson now, of course, confirming it. So, yeah, it's just bursting out here with all the seams. Liz getting in there involved. Sammie, in a season of misery. You brought us so much joy. No one deserves the opportunity more. An outstanding professional with a family who took the club to their hearts. Thank you, Sammie Szmodics. Wishing you nothing but the best. And this poor fella who's got him tattooed on his arm. But I don't think he'll regret it one bit. I'm delighted. I'm delighted for him. There he is, of course. We're very happy. We're very lucky to get him and on a deal that we, a bit of a bargain. My hope is that we haven't been mugged off. We are Blackburn Rovers. We are notorious for getting mugged off. And hopefully we stood to our guns and they paid the difference. And now we can have, I'm hoping, a chunk of it to reinvest and maybe get the new Sammie Szmodics. We do want, and we've been lucky. The first 2 games of the season, we've chipped in with 10 goals, and we've seen the potential there that we have in Ohashi, Gay, Andreas Wyman, Tyrese Dolan, all off on the score sheet as well. Great start for the lads, but let's spend a bit of cash here, guys. Let's try and ride on that momentum, ride on the coattails of momentum and get ourselves moving. Once again, we've got a tricky task up against Norwich this weekend. I don't think he's going to be involved at all. I think this deal will be done tomorrow as Ipswich trying to wrap up their business before the ball has been kicked. I think that they don't kick off until they've won Saturday. He might be involved somehow, or at least maybe an announcement over there. But kudos to him, and yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on him, just like I will be keeping an eye on Bradley Dack and Gillingham in League Two. I've got a feather in the cap now. I've got I'll adopt Ipswich Town for the time being, and to see him. Hopefully roar on and keep the attractive boys in the Premier League as well. So it's exciting. It's also a little bit concerning as well. Ben the Boss Jackson hit me with a DM there, letting me all know it's all kicking off. But what are your thoughts about Sammie Szmodics, last season's saviour? Without his goals, we would be in League One in the place of hotly spending Birmingham City. We will be down there in the dregs. So we've got to give him the credit, and he could have done a Johnny Rowe at Norwich and kick his toys out of his pram and not bother playing, but he's done his bit, played in the game against Derby, scored goals. He's also now chipped in with the goals in the cup. So yeah, well done, Sammie, for being the true professional that you are, and good luck with you in your footballing career. And hopefully, you're in the Premier League for a couple of seasons, and you of course win the hearts of the Ipswich Town fans. Congrats, well done, Rovers. Now let's get our heads switched on. Get that keeper in. We need a new goalkeeper. We need a replacement. We need a bit of pace, and we need some other maybe defensive cover as well. That's it. Subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. But the breaking news is Sammie Szmodics is a tractor boy.